This is Dewan. Dewan, an honor roll student, is going to reward himself by buying a video game to play with his friends. Dewan realizes he does not have enough money for the game, and this good kid is about to make some bad decisions. Dewan runs from his bad choice, breaking the game in the process and ruining his chance to return the game and repent for his crime. Now his fate is in the hands of the law. After learning Dewan is a good student and this is his first offense, Officer Beckett decides he would make a good candidate for teen court. Teen court hears cases such as disruption of the school process, indecent exposure, defacement, destruction, or vandalism of school or public property, shoplifting, disorderly conduct, joyriding, trespassing, public intoxication, first offense DUIs, and underage drinking. Cases that will not be brought in front of teen court are violent crimes, sexual assault, drug charges, and truancy. Officer Beckett takes Dewan home, where she explains the teen court process to his father. To be eligible for teen court, Dewan must admit his guilt, accept his sentence from a jury of peers, and volunteer for teen court twice. If he does this, all charges will be dropped, and Dewan can move on with his life. Today is the day of Dewan's trial.
Mr. Prosecutor.
Trained teen volunteers perform the duties of prosecuting and defense attorneys. Other teen volunteers and former teen court participants serve as the jury. First, both attorneys give their opening statements. The prosecuting attorney describes the crime committed and suggests a sentence to the jury. The defense attorney tells Dewan's side of the story, his motivation for the crime, and his subsequent guilt and remorse. Then the defense will suggest a sentence they believe fits the crime. Witnesses are called to the stand and sworn in by the teen bailiff. The prosecuting attorney calls the store manager to the stand to provide the jury with an eyewitness account of the shoplifting and to establish the amount of money Dewan's actions cost the store. The defense attorney calls Dewan's father to the stand to tell the jury about Dewan's normal behavior as a student and son.
How are you related to Dewan Miller?
I'm his father.
Dewan is then called to the stand to be cross-examined. This will give the jury the opportunity to determine his acceptance of his guilt and to show his remorse for stealing.
So let me get this straight. Instead of running home and getting the money and coming back, you decided to steal. At what point did that seem like a good idea?
The admission of guilt is obviously present, but to determine what the possible punishment may be, if any, or the possible assignments for this young person may be, it's going to be up to you to decide, and the court will either approve or disapprove what you come up with.
All sentences given by the teen jury must include community service and serving as a juror in future teen courts. Sentences may also include restitution to the victim, letters of apology, remedial classes, and essays. Sentencing is intended to be constructive and to involve the defendant actively in the community as well as in future teen court sessions.
Your Honor, we the jury decide that Dewan Miller needs to have full restitution of the game.
a written apology to GameStop, a verbal apology to the clerk, and 30 hours of community service.
After paying for the game and apologizing to the store clerk, Dewan goes on to repay his debt to the community. Dewan's experience and hard work has taught him a valuable lesson he will not soon forget. Now Dewan's future looks bright as he heads back to
Cabell County Teen Court,
where teens rule.